So Nuke is a nodal-based compositing software where you create nodes in a node graph and then connect them together to create a comp. To move around, you can press Alt and click, that will move around, or Alt and middle click, that will zoom in and out. If you press F, it will frame your node graph. You can create the nodes via menus here, but the most efficient way is usually to press Tab to get this little menu and type whatever node you want to create, a gray node or a grain node, whatever. The simplest comp you can do is a read node. That's to load your image sequence. You have the properties here in the property menu, where you can see the path, the size, and the frame range and all this. And then create a write node. Here I press W, which is the shortcut, or I can press here W, tab, and then write. So you get a write node. So to look at a node, you need to connect the viewer. This is the connection. To do that, you can either drag it or simply just click on the node you want to view and press 1. That will connect it to the input 1. If you want to see different inputs, you can press each number and it will connect to different inputs. So in this case, 2 is the right node, which doesn't change anything. And then 1 is the other is the read node. So you can see that the color of the line changes, indicating where you are in the comp. So here, if we want to write this image sequence, we can select the file we want to write. Here, let's say business card. And what we're going to do is have a grade, change the color slightly. So I save here. Now I create a grade node by typing tab, then grade. This is my grade node. It's not connected. To connect it, I can drag and drop it on top of the comp, of a link that will instantly connect it. Or if I create it while I've selected my node, it will create the grade node directly inside the pipe. So now that I have a grade, I can change the gain or the multiply or the gamma. And let's say I want to make this a bit redder, I can click here on the color wheel and change colors. So that's amazing. So now every time I double click, I get the property of the node. You can set how many properties you can see here. I usually keep the default one. If you're a bit lost of what you're looking at, you can see the name of the node there, or you can press this X, which get rid of everything, and then redouble click. Every time you double click, the node you double click on goes on top. So now if I want to render that, I double click on the right node and just click the render button. As you can see, because it was TIFF, it automatically filled with some properties. If I click render, it will ask me the input. I'm going to do 63 frames. And here we go, it's rendering. All right, and now I can load the new image sequence and see what it did. So I press R here, which is a shortcut that we can see that you'll see in the next video. And now if I look, this is the same as the right node. That's pretty much it for the basics of Nuke.